boards thought, well, geez, in these times, you know, perhaps we don't want to spend that kind of money. Maybe we can get just a piece of land behind the fire station that sort of like paralleled the lot. And then I got back to Mr. Dunn, and then he said he'd look into it and he'd get back to me. There was no immediate rush because they were still doing the bank appraisals on the property and so forth. Yeah. So that's how the discussions went. The other thing is, it was not known to me at this time that there were any plans to build a building back there. And one of the things that astounds me about this is the critics of this thing basically accuse the town of not buying the land to block the building at 9 North Road, but then say, well, that building's illegal anyway. So wait a minute, there's some illegal logic to that. You're criticizing us for not preventing the construction of the building on 9 North Road, but then you say it's illegal, so then wait a minute, why would we buy something that's not legally, you know, is not legally permissible to prevent something from happening? I mean, it just seems like it's like people
think a big building was going to go up there.
Exactly. We had no idea of a building back there.
You read
the only time I learned there was a building back there was the second time when Mr. Dunn communicated to me late in March, beginning of April, I believe, when he said, Paul, you know, look, you know, I checked with the other bank officials. We've got our appraisals done. We're not going to split the lot. And in fact, because of the time that would be involved for the town to consider this in terms of calling a special town meeting and then other actions, he said, we're going to go with our offer and go to closing. Yeah. So that's how the process played out. Yeah. And so that's how it unfolded.
What funds would we have been able to even use anyway?
Well, nowadays they argue that we could have used community preservation funds. That's the latest twist. There was